Have you seen the Atlantic? Let's talk tropics. 2 named storms in the Atlantic basin this morning. Does that surprise you? Surprises me. We have Jerry and newly named Subtropical Storm Karen. Now, Jerry's the problem here, producing heavy rain and winds to the Leeward Islands. Jerry is expected to make a turn. It's going to hook as it approaches Bermuda and then just turns right. Going to stay out to sea. Doesn't look like it'll be a threat to Bermuda, so that's some good news. But here are the 2 storms. Almost out of frame is Subtropical Storm Karen. The National Hurricane Center designating this, and with the K name now, that's 11 named storms for the basin. But Jerry has been the one that has continued to produce problems. It has remained south enough to where the Leeward Islands, Lesser Antilles, are dealing with impacts. Not a technical landfall from what I've seen with Jerry, but it has been moving over some of the islands just to the east of Puerto Rico. We've got the U.S. British Virgin Islands. We also have tropical storm warnings as far south as Guadalupe, I believe. I think we have the map here. Okay, so they've lifted the tropical storm warnings. We did have them this morning for Guadalupe, but now it looks like it's just for St. Martin and St. Bartholomew.
Yeah, and remembering anytime you get the tropical storm warnings, it's more so related to the wind. We're still getting a lot of rain over especially the northern islands, and some of the rain potentially creeping into Puerto Rico, the U.S. Virgin Islands, or British Virgin Islands. But a bulk of the convection, you can see it's over the northern Lesser Antilles.
And St. Kitts and Nevis. Here's, there is the eastern shores of Puerto Rico. It looks like the bulk of the activity has stayed off to the east. And the movement, well, it's still to the northwest, but it is taking more of a hook to the north. Look at that almost due north path.
Yeah.
It's wild when we watch how tropical systems are steered. But that hook to the east going to just make a hard right, just like Imelda. It was Imelda that made that dramatic right turn, but it was off the southeast coast. And we're seeing the same thing now with Jerry. Going to remain a tropical storm. The forecast for it to become a hurricane, that window's closing.
Yeah, it's no longer forecasted to become a hurricane because a lot of it has been, I think, the wind shear. I think it started to break away from the drier air. Yeah. But then it was so disrupted between the center of circulation and the storms that it couldn't quite get back aligned. And it's good news. It's great news for Bermuda.
Yeah, right. We're not going to be dealing with a major storm. There's it being able to keep the dust away, but the wind shear has not been low. That's why we have the X in the no category. But the water, as we know, has been very warm, and so moving over those waters, there is fuel. We know that, but will it be able to tap into it? Most intensity models seem to say no, but it will maintain its tropical storm status.
Yeah. So we'll pay attention to Jerry, but again, the focus is going to be what's closer to home, and that is an unnamed
low
pressure
storm.
coastal storm. Okay.